Good evening, YouTube. It's Tuesday, so you know that's the top 10. I went for a bit more of a wish list kind of top 10 for me this week. My first 4K I've got is the new Deadpool, the new steelbook that came out. 4K, looks amazing, great artwork. So it inspired me to think I want to start getting a few more 4Ks. And I know I've got into my nostalgia collecting again, and of course I have pickups every week, but I want to expand my horizons a bit and see what I can get and how cheap I can get stuff for. So my top 10 is going to be two ways today. I've got a top 10 of the cheapest 4Ks that I want to get, but also the other end of the scale, the most expensive that's available secondhand at the moment. But more likely the majority are going to be like box sets of things. But I'm letting you know the cheapest of what I want and the most expensive of what I want. So that's two little top tens going to be coming your way in just a moment. I've got one pickup. I had something which on eBay says it is due by yesterday. So that doesn't work straight away. So it should have really arrived by today. And then I got an email this afternoon saying it's just been posted. So even though it said on eBay dispatched, I know then got a second email saying it was sent today. So it's late and they're stupid basically. So that's annoying. But I did have one arrive. The Hills Have Eyes Steelbook. I've actually kept the J card in there because I like the contrasting colouring. So I quite like that. I actually sent this to the Blu-ray King as well about 6 months ago. I got him a copy of this. So he quite liked it. So that's one thing for him. Quick reminder before I go into my top 10, because it's not going to be the longest video in the world tonight. This Friday, remember the prizes, so please enter. You know what you got to do? Get on Facebook, message me. You must be a subscriber though. Get in there before the Friday night deadline, and we'll get these one for you people as well. All right. You need to go on Facebook as well, or look at the video where I did my slip covers, and I'm listing what's gone on the comment section on both on Facebook and on the video. So if there's any slip covers there you like, bear in mind. Hitman's Bodyguard slipcover is also added to the list now, so if anyone wants that, talk to me. Right, let's get into this top 10. Firstly, literally the majority of these are all from CEX because even eBay's not hitting them on the old cheap side of things right now. They're not beating what CEX is doing. So my first is Sing. Sing in 4K. I have Sing in Blu-ray and in 3D, and the 3D is absolutely gobsmacking. Yes, I can upscale, but I really want to see what this is in full 4K HDR. And believe it or not, it's only £6 second hand right now. So that's one I'm probably going to pick up quite soon. Then, number two, we have Independence Day. Classic film. I mean, I worked in Blockbusters. I was a manager of massive Blockbusters back when the first trailer for that came out. We had the trailer looping. Just looping. From before it came out in the cinema. And the amount of we had like 1,300 pre-orders for when it came out on video. This is when it was VHS, you know what I mean? So classic film, and again, it's only £6 in 4K right now. The next one is I don't know how they worked it, whether it was the first film filmed in. It wasn't the first film filmed in 4K technically. I think it was Oblivion, but this one was the first to do it in a 60 frame mode, I think. Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk. It's like a soldier's story. That's only £8 at the moment, but the picture quality is supposed to be second to none on that. So that's one I really am interested in looking at. The next one I do have normal and in 3D is The Martian, one with Matt Damon. That is a brilliant film. The color palette in that is amazing. So get that with the HDR. I really, really, really want to see that. And that's only £8 as well at the moment. Another one which I have picked up, but I do want in 4K as well, is The Revenant. Very visceral film. You know, the colours really punch out just normally. So to whack in HDR and 4K, yeah, I'm going to be wanting that. And you're looking at only £8 for that as well at the moment. Next one I picked up already as well. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Now, anyone who knows anything about this film, the cinematography is amazing. The bamboo forest fight alone, just see that in 4K is going to be gobsmacking. So yeah, I want to get that. You're looking at 10 quid, so bit down the line what I want to get, but I will get that at some point. Next one is a classic. There's actually two versions of this on my list. The first one is the normal, it's the Labyrinth 30th anniversary 4K Blu-ray. £10. Yeah, that's worth it. Just for the artwork alone, that's worth it. You have Sausage Party as well. I love this film. For the 4K for £10 on Sausage Party, you know animation looks good in 4K, so I would definitely have that. One of the sleeper hits, in my opinion, which I really enjoyed anyway, is Lucy, and that in 4K I think is going to look spectacular. There's some good dark scenes in that film, when she, especially near the end when she turns into like that black ooze robot thing. Yeah, that looks good. And the last one, I don't have it on Blu-ray anymore because somebody offered me a stupid amount of money for it when I had it in 3D, so I sold it on. I'll always get it again. Secret Life of Pets for £12 on 4K right now. I think that's quite a good deal. So that concludes a quick top 10 of what I want in 4K right now. It's not a very expansive list of what I want, because 4K for me isn't going to be the be and end all. The player I have downstairs is a beast. It's got a professional chipset in it, so it upscales amazingly anyway. So I'm kind of tossed in the middle, but I mean, I'm never going to say no to 4K Deadpool. That's straight off. Then I went to look at if price were no object. Probably regret that. My first one is actually Spider-Man Legacy Collection. That's the 5-film collection in 4K. That's currently trading at 80 quid. If I had the spare cash and I could justify it, yeah, I'd get it. But there'd be a few things lined up before that, namely this one, the Harry Potter collection in 4K. I've actually owned this already twice. I don't know why I sold it on, I just did. But it's trading at 70 quid at the moment. Not bad for all 8 films, and the picture quality is second to none on those. It really does look good. The next one is Transformers, the 5-film collection. Now, these in 4K do look amazing. I mean, wow. But for only 55 quid, I think that's quite good for 5 4K films at the moment. And the next one is another collection. We're looking at the Hunger Games. Just picked that up as the first one as a steelbook. I got all 4 anyway, and the last one's already 3D. But that might be worth an upgrade at £45. I think it's a bit steep, but that's just me being a tight ass, I think. Then the classic that all of you would have to get if it was 4K, the Dark Knight trilogy. There's no reason not to own this. Picture is amazing, dark and visceral, yeah, brilliant. Definitely worth it, but I still think the £45 they're asking is a bit high. Doesn't sit too well on me. I want it, but that doesn't sit that well. Next we have the Bourne collection, the Bourne films. So all 5 of them, £40. It's not too bad. I mean, I really enjoyed the first one. Second one was cool. Third one was alright. Fourth one, a bit different with Jeremy Renner. And the fifth one, I really enjoyed. So they're films I'd be willing to go up to 4K on, I think. Next we have the Tomb Raider 1 and 2 collection in 4K. They recently did steelbooks of these, so they're sold out now, so you'd have to be going on eBay. But to me, the artwork on these 4K steelbooks slightly too generic for me. It's like a blue side background and an orange side background to them. Not much effort put in there, if you ask me. But for £32, pushing it price-wise, if you ask me, I would want it, but I would find it hard to justify it in my head right now. Number 8 would be the Mummy trilogy. Yeah, got to be done. £28 for the 4K trilogy there. Now, I have it normal trilogy and I have it steelbook trilogy, so I don't know whether I'd justify it, but 4K would be tempting if I found it at a really good bargain price. Then we have the repeat here, Labyrinth, but 4K, and it's a steelbook. This is a beautiful steelbook, and for 25 quid, this is probably the one single item I would push to pay for. It really is a good title. but I would be backing it up with my number 10 choice, which is The Dark Crystal. That's a classic film. That's dark. To have that in 4K as well, 20 quid's pushing it, I'll admit that. But if I had the money, 45 quid on those two, it'd have to be a good day for me to do that. Maybe win it on a scratch card, something like that. But there's some tempting stuff out there in 4K right now. They're stepping up their game. I mean, the Black Panthers look amazing. The artwork's amazing. Hopefully the transfer again is amazing. You're really getting to the end of their stock levels with Xavi now at the moment as well for like Infinity War. 4K Steelbook I have pre-ordered, and the 3D Steelbook I have pre-ordered. I'll be keeping both of those. To me, it's a bit of cinematic history. I mean, like I said, 3.5 days on my Facebook page, it's made $640 million. Whoa. You know, how much is this going to thing taken after 7 days? And it hasn't even hit the Chinese market yet. So, bit gobsmacking. And the second trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp dropped today. Get on YouTube and check that out. That looks good. I think they're going to have a good thing going there. And I can't wait to see Captain Marvel, because that's going to be 2019 as well. A quick video for you today. The next one will be Friday, where we do the prize draw. Unless I, at some point later in the week, drop a few pickups, I might do a quick pickup video. More come in. There's still a couple of things during in the post, but I'm not going to hold my breath. I mean, I've just ordered the Beverly Hills Cop trilogy as well. Just waiting for it to come, really. I've owned that twice and sold it on twice. I don't know why I've sold it on. I'm just an idiot. But I've got it back for like 4 quid, so not bad. And I'm starting to look rough again, so yeah, so I'll have to tidy myself up again. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Any comments, put them on the end of this video, or talk to me on Facebook if you want to look at any trades, or you want to talk about my slip covers. Not a problem at all. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care.